Hello, it's me, Robin, with Simple Food, Simple Life. Guess what day it is? It's Friday, so you know what that means. It's Friday Confab. Yes. That's the day when you and I can get together and we just talk about stuff. Well, yeah, just stuff. I'm so happy that you're here. I really am. This is awesome. And if you're new, welcome to the Confab. You know what? Even if you just come on Fridays for the Confab, I mean, you're going to get something out of it. If nothing else, you'll just learn that that's what I don't want to do. Silly granny. Got your coffee, got your tea, got your Coca-Cola, got your Dr. Pepper, your 7-Up, your Yoo-Hoo. I even said beer one time because somebody said in the comments, I'm having a beer. And then someone commented later and said, beer in the morning? And I thought, I just commented, it's just for fun. So drink whatever you like or don't drink anything. Don't have anything if you don't want to. So I've just got my black coffee as always. I don't change. I really never change when it comes to black coffee. This is what I like. It makes me happy. Okay, hey, today I thought that we would just talk about random stuff because I had a couple of things I wanted to discuss with you, and I was like, I'll just throw in some random things because things that I think about, so, doesn't have to be a theme. It's not like it's a book club or anything, so. Anyway, we're just going to talk about a couple of random stuff. It's great English. Okay, never mind that. Okay, I wanted to mention to you, now you don't have to do this. Some of you know that I like the Pure Kick. This is the energy drink, zero sugar. I like the Pure Kick brand because it's a Dollar General, it's $1.25, and they also have hydration and energy. They have a lot of different flavors. There are six sticks in the box, and a lot of you know there are just, I like to use these in different ways besides in the drinks. For example, putting it in vinegar for a vinegar slaw, it gives it a nice flavor, especially if you're going to use the apple, which this is, or the Sonic lime. It's really tasty. So here's something else you can do with it. I take just a partial package, partial stick or little tube of the Pure Kick powder, and I measure out some whole Greek yogurt. This is just plain whole milk Greek yogurt. There's no flavorings in it or fruit of any kind. And I will take half a pack of the Pure Kick and sprinkle it in, stir it in to 1 cup of the plain yogurt. This 1 stick of the Pure Kick is to be used in 16 ounces of water. So I will use a cup of the yogurt. I put in half a stick, save the rest for another time, or I might use 2 cups, use the whole stick, and then some for now, some for later. And I'm telling you, it is delicious and it's sugar-free. So, you are responsible to look at the ingredients yourself. It's not for me to say. And it's really, really good. And depending on how many flavors of Pure Kick you have, you could have different flavors of yogurt. Okay, that's an idea for you. I hope you're doing okay. Just the fact that you're here, it's just like awesome. It's awesome to me. Okay, yesterday was Thursday, and I posted the video using the spaghetti sauce mix from Dollar General that I picked up for 75 cents. A lot of you had very positive things to say about that that video. I think it was only, I don't know, like 10 minutes, and some of you, it took you back down memory lane, because you used to use a mix that was either similar, probably similar to that. So you used a mix at one time yourself when you were young. And I'm looking here. It's yesterday. It's called bonus video. Let's try the spaghetti sauce mix from Dollar General. 1,400 of you have watched it, which is really awesome. Thank you so much. And I did get a lot of comments on it. So I wanted you to know that, because I didn't show this after I had finished the product, I got 2 pints of spaghetti sauce. Now, keep in mind, I added in my add-ins, which was the little bits and pieces of things, the sausage, the mushrooms, onions, things like that. So I got 2 full pints of the spaghetti sauce. Look how nice it is. It's nice and thick. And so my youngest daughter is coming for the weekend, and we're going to have this on some spaghetti for supper tonight. Isn't that awesome? So if you didn't watch the video, go back and take a look at it and let me know what you think. And one individual said that many years ago, when she was young and learning to cook, she used a packet mix, which her family really loved. And she said her mother-in-law is Italian. She frowned down on that, but her family loved it. And she said, I don't even know if they make it anymore. She got back to me. She looked it up, and she said they do. They have it at Walmart. I don't know. She might be going back trying it again. Anyway, there it is. 2 pints. That's a quart of pasta sauce, or it'd be good on pizza as well. That's a quart. That's pretty good. And I think for the amount of money, yes, it did take some time. That's okay. That's okay. So, I just want you to know that. Also, remember the video I did on, let's see, what day was that? It was like Monday. I think it was Monday, 4 days ago. I did the pasta salad with the frozen mixed vegetables. I have a little bit of that left. And I put this morning, I put a packet of, a foil pack of tuna in it. Actually, it's lemon pepper tuna. I put that in there, and I'm just letting that get friendly, and I'll probably eat that for my first meal today, because I'm just 2 meals a day, and I thought that would be good, and plus I can use it up. So that's a good way to use it up. If you make that pasta salad, and don't forget, I did put the recipe on the post section of the Simple Food, Simple Life channel page. The recipe, all the ingredients, everything, the method is there for you, so you can go to that if you want and do it for yourself. It takes so few ingredients. It really is worth making. But anyway, I did that, and I put the tuna in there. If you've made it just plain, or going to make it plain, as I did in the video, without a protein source in there, as you eat it, you can put in your serving, you can put a protein source if you want to. This would be the second time I've had it with tuna, And you can recreate it just that little bit if you want to, and make a meal out of it if you like. So it's really good, really easy to do. And so I am going to eat that today with tuna in it. Be delicious. Also, since my daughter was coming for the weekend, I told her I was going to go to Dollar General yesterday, and I said, "Is there anything you want?" And she said, "Ham salad." And I said, "Okay." So some of you might know who've been with me for a very long time, I make my own ham salad, but I make it out of bologna. So while I was in there, I did pick up this package. It's a pound of bologna to make the ham salad. Yes, it was $3. It cost more than other places, but I was in there and I just didn't want to go another store. So I just grabbed this. This will make a lot of ham salad. So if you want, I will try to remember to put the link to the video demonstrating how to make this ham salad. And oh my goodness, when I made this that video years ago, it was so controversial. It was like, that is not ham salad, that is bologna. Well, my mom, when she made ham salad when we were growing up, it was made out of bologna. She had a grinder on her Hamilton Beach stand mixer, and that's how she did it. I don't have a grinder. Back in the day, they used to, you could buy bulk bologna and the butcher would grind it up for you, but they stopped doing that a long time ago. So I learned since, and I demonstrate this in the video, I just use my blender. And I cut this up into sections, put it in the blender, and that's how I do it. And it makes it's just easier. And it works fine. It works absolutely great. So if you want, check out the video. You can make ham salad. I've seen ham salad in deli sections of stores for like $7 a pound. I'm not exaggerating. I can't believe how much it costs. And frankly, it's not as good as this. Okay, so I'm going to be making some ham salad. That will be awesome. It'll be delicious. So I just thought I would let you know that and remind you that that video is available for you if you want to take a look at it. Isn't this exciting? What's going on in your lives? I want to know, because I'm curious. It's been very hot here, terribly hot, and I think that's taxing a lot of people. I feel very bad for people who are in a circumstance where they have to work in this heat. It's rough. Now today it's supposed to be in the 80s, which is a cool down, and but the humidity, I noticed the humidity is still there. And what is it? I saw this thing, it was a t-shirt. It's not the heat, it's the humidity. You know, I lived in Arizona for a little while when I was a kid, and it got very, very hot there. But people always tried to say, well, there's no humidity. But I'm thinking, I was 12. It's like, it's still hot. I didn't understand that exactly, but it seemed hot to me. I don't know. Where do you live? And are you having, I think the heat is everywhere, but let me know. How do you cope with the heat? I try not to think about the fact that the air is running perpetually. So, oh well. But yesterday I did go out. I went to the bank. I went to Dollar General, and I had to. I had to go to the county offices because when I was sick with shingles, I forgot to fill out a paper to get a reduction in property taxes because I'm old and, you know, I'm low income. Well, basically because I'm low income. And I forgot about it. I thought, oh my gosh. So I got around yesterday and I thought, you know what? Just get it done. And because the county offices are across town and there's road construction everywhere around town. There's roads are blocked off every place. Detours are everywhere. So I thought, just go do it and don't wait till today because why? There's no point. You're a grown up. So stop it. So I did. I got that done. And I told a woman in the office there, I said, it just went right out of my mind. I said I had been sick and I had shingles. She goes, oh my gosh, I had those once. And so we talked about them, and it was no fun. It's just no fun. I think everybody is in agreement with that. But I'm getting better. Things are improving. So, and thank you so much for all of your prayers. You guys are awesome. And thanks for your prayers for my little sister. She is improving every day. She's getting around. She always takes her walker with her just to be on the safe side. And she got her temporary handicap sticker. So she was like, yes, because it was quite a challenge for her until she got that. But she's doing much, much better, and she's improving, and I think she's starting to get a little stronger every day. So that's good. That is awesome. And she has a small home, and it's on one level, but she does have steps to go down to get to her car, like from her deck and whatever. But she's getting there little by little, and I talk to her every day or so because, you know, I gotta make sure she's doing okay. Okay, this is something I've been thinking about. I know it's dangerous, but I've been thinking about this. You know those, the stuff, you know, that comes in tubes? I picked, this is the makeup I use, this BB cream. I'm not big into beauty products. And frankly, I think that train has left the station. So, but I've used this for many years, or some type of a, excuse me, a BB cream, which is what, for beauty and whatever. This happens to be CoverGirl. Oh, it's a 10-in-1 instant skin enhancer. Wow. BB cream. Anyway, and they got their little thing on there so they know I didn't steal it. Of course I didn't steal it. So this one is Fair to Light. Now, I used to be able to buy the BB cream once in a while if I was in Dollar Tree, but I haven't been able to do that for years because they never have my shade. I have very fair skin, and so they never had my shade, so I just gave up on that endeavor. But the BB cream, this CoverGirl has smoothers, tinted moisturizer, sunscreen, broad spectrum SPF 21. A 10-in-1. Okay. So that's what I use, and this is all I use. Now then, here's the kicker. This costs $7.50. Now, I know some of you are probably going to say, that's cheaper at Walmart. Well, I get that. But for me to go to Walmart is a bridge too far. I can't do that, right? I can't. So, $7.50 plus tax. And I looked on here, it's 40 milliliters at 1.35 fluid ounces. So basically, $7 an ounce. Just think if you had to, if your milk, which is fluid ounces, costs $7 an ounce. Can you imagine? And you buy a quart, $7. But it says it is cruelty free. Anyway, so I buy this probably, I don't actually keep track, but I'm guessing probably, I don't know, every couple of months maybe? Maybe 3 months. I don't know. I know it's been a while since I had to buy one. So I want to show you, this is how I make it last. This is the last one I bought prior to this one. I like how they make the color of the container, they make it look like that's product, but it isn't. But anyway, okay. So this is what I do to make it stretch. I do this with many things, such as toothpaste, especially those things you just squeeze out of a tube. Toothpaste, antibiotic cream, shampoos, body wash, although mostly I just use bar soap, dish soap, laundry soap, because I'm trying to get all of it. I paid for all of it. I want to get all of it. But most of the time, the containers the product comes in is not conducive to using all of it. So this is the one thing I do. I got this little chip clip here. And when it gets to the place where I can't squeeze out anymore, it's like just air, then I cut the end off, and then I go down in there with my finger and use it and finish it off. Now, I did this, I cut this off a couple weeks ago. I've been using it, I use it most every day. But look, I've got just a little bit left for one more time. One more time. That's what I do to stretch it. I do not throw this tube away until I make sure that I have every last bit out of it. Now, you may think, oh my goodness, Robin, that is so ridiculous. You're so extreme. Am I though? Am I really that extreme though? I am a person who hates, I strongly dislike waste, and I do everything I can to prevent waste and to use up everything I have purchased. I purchased this. And I want to make sure that I get every bit of it. I think corporations, companies, manufacturers actually count on you not taking the time to use every bit and then just going and buying more. That keeps up the sales. And I think that's tantamount to planned, what do they call it, planned obsolescence. That you buy something, but it's got a certain life built into it, so that then it breaks down or it's not usable anymore. And today, it's very difficult to repair anything, especially small appliances and all kinds of things. So I think that's kind of a part of that. So I don't feel like I'm extreme. I feel like I'm smart. I feel like I'm really smart because, and yeah, does it look silly? I guess it does. But I don't really care. I don't care if people think I'm weird or that's silly, because it's money. It is money that I have spent to buy this product, and I'm going to make sure that I use every last bit. What do you do? I'm just curious. What do you do to use up the last of things or to prevent waste? What do you do? See, if I were just to assume that there wasn't anything left in there and I threw it away, I would miss out on 2 weeks worth of product. And keep in mind, it's only 1.35 fluid ounces. So just think if you went in to your coffee place to get your daily cup of coffee with all the goop in it, and it cost you $7 an ounce. I bet you wouldn't go in there. I bet you'd be like, what? Seriously? I mean, this Pure Kick is less than an ounce. 21.7 grams for all of these packets. That's $1.25. I mean, if you start looking at things per ounce, it gets costly. 32-ounce thing of yogurt, which was $3 and something. So that's why I do this. I do the same with my dish soap. I can get a couple of more washings out of the dish soap just by putting some water in the bottle. I can get a few more shampoos for my hair just by putting some water in the bottle. And I know that it seems extreme, but, and I know it also seems grandma-ish. But I don't care. If I can extend my purchase of this product to from, let's say, a month to 2 months or however long, I'm going to do it. Because why not? It's being economical. So, this is what I want to know. I want to know what you do to, what extremes or people think are extremes that you go to use all of the products that you buy. I want to know. And I want you to let us know in the comments, talk about it. Let's get the conversation going. Or I don't know, maybe something your mom used to do or your grandma used to do to make it stretch further. And you know what? Moms and grandmas, and we've been doing this for years. And in actuality, my mom used to do things to stretch food, and she would hide it from us. Or especially if she would hide it from my dad. Because, and now, you know, it's costly. It's costly to live. I feel bad for people with children. a lot of children, they got a family to feed. Because I've been there. So I get that. I understand what that is. So let me know in the comments, what do you do that people look at as extreme measures in order to use up everything that you have? When I made this spaghetti sauce to demonstrate that mix, what did I put in it? I had a couple of sausage patties from the freezer. I had a little bit of sauteed mushrooms. I had one little piece of bell pepper. I had one little piece of onion. Because I wanted to use it up. I didn't want to just look at it individually and say, oh, this isn't. Look at that. And I got 2 nice pints of pasta sauce, spaghetti sauce, and it tastes delicious. So what do you do? What are your extreme measures? I guess that's what we're talking about today. We're talking about extreme measures and how to use up everything and how to make everything last. Okay? Okay. I love you guys. You know I do. As always, you know that little is much when God is in it. That's it for me today. And I just want you to know how much I love you, how much I mean to you, and that I'm so happy that you're here with me. No matter your situation, no matter where you're from, let's talk and we will visit in the comments. I love you guys. All right. I'll talk to you later. Bye.